Hi, I'm Kira Lafond. I'm the Market President Publisher of Milwaukee Business Journal.
I'm Tammy Hofstede, the President and CEO of the WICPA.
Tammy, tell me a little bit about the WICPA, please.
Well, the Wisconsin Institute of CPAs is a membership organization for CPAs, accounting, and business professionals. We've been around for over 115 years. We represent over 7,000 members across the state, and our members are in public accounting, just about any industry you can think of, nonprofits, government, and education. Their positions can range from college students, educators, CFOs, partners, CEOs, and we even have 3 CPA senators in Madison.
Oh, that's amazing. Tell me, what kinds of work does the WICPA do to serve its members?
We do many things to serve our members. One of the first things we do is we provide continuing education, which is now mandatory for CPA license renewal. I'd say we are the go-to resource, especially with our website featured news and our members-only online community where we have updates regarding the accounting profession. We have numerous volunteer opportunities to serve on boards and committees and also to go into grade schools, high schools, and colleges to promote the accounting profession. But one of the main things we do that was really of the utmost importance this last year, especially with COVID and all the legislation that came about, was advocate and provide guidance for the profession and the business community at both the state and the federal level. We connected with legislators, state departments, the governor's office, and other organizations. So when these business and tax issues come up, we make sure they understand how these issues can impact Wisconsin businesses. And then during the pandemic, we made sure CPAs were included in essential services during the Safer at Home order. We then advocated and brought the state in alignment with federal laws when it came to things like the PPP and economic grant forgiveness and deductibility, and also extending the tax deadlines.
That is so important, and you guys keeping your members up to date on things that were changing so quickly. It's just amazing work that you guys do. People know CPAs and accountants as tax professionals, but they do other roles as well. Tell me a little bit about some other roles that your members do.
That's correct. So when someone hears CPA, they immediately think taxes and audit, which can be true. However, not many people realize that CPAs and accountants work in more than public accounting, and those positions are going to look very different based on the type of company or industry that they work in. Many are in public accounting and do tax and audit, but you'll find CPAs and accountants are in areas such as manufacturing, wealth management, law, banking, IT, retail, nonprofits, all levels of government, education, you name it. And then you'll find them holding positions such as partners, lawyers, financial advisors, CEOs, CFOs, accounting educators, legislators, and I could go on and on.
So they hold a lot of important roles. Why is it important for a business to have a CPA?
Well, short and simple, CPAs are the experts. They are the trusted advisors to their clients and the businesses that they work for. They're well respected, they're strategic, they're highly educated, and they're trained to know how business works. They also stay current on issues, which includes the complexity of the tax laws and changes. They are the economic engines of businesses.
CPAs are always valuable, but probably not ever as much as they were during the pandemic. Tell me a little bit about how they served businesses and the firms during the pandemic.
Sure. CPAs were extremely valuable this last year during the pandemic, especially when things changed so quickly. They were really heavily relied upon to be strategic and that trusted advisor, especially in the very unsettling environment that we were in. CPAs were really instrumental in helping businesses get through all the confusing and changing tax laws, the deadlines, and helping businesses apply for the grant and loan programs that were available. Then we had the CARES Act, the Consolidated Appropriations Act, and the American Rescue Plan Act. So CPAs had to act fast and communicate to their clients and businesses the impact and the provisions in each of those pieces of legislation. And at the end of the day, CPAs showed they were essential by helping their clients and businesses when it came down to the financial decisions that had to be made during the pandemic, as well as get them beyond it. And it was really amazing how CPAs powered through.
That is terrific, and it's wonderful that you were there to support them. Talk to me about the future of the accounting profession.
CPAs are going to be relied upon even more as that go-to resource and trusted advisor, not only in business matters, but we're going to see this also in technology and cybersecurity. The profession is going to continue to be resilient. It's going to be able to adapt to anything that comes our way, and it's going to be essential to business and economy going forward.
Thank you very much, Tammy.